everybody. Christmas is over and I was a spoiled girl. My family got me so many doll items and I'm going to be reviewing all of them for you. The first thing I'm reviewing is this set of doll clothes from Amazon that was given to me by my sister-in-law, and it is really adorable. It comes in this little carrying case with ribbon handles. Now the clothes inside were vacuum packed. There's no way they're going to easily all fit back in there, but I will definitely be using this adorable case for all of the shoes and other plastic accessories because it is just way too cute to toss out. There are tons of similar sets of clothes on Amazon. They are just off-brand, lots of random, cheap clothes and lots of different styles. Here, I'll show off my tablet. I'm pretty sure this is the one right here. It's got the same packaging. It is the 138-piece doll clothes and accessories. And I'm going to pop it open and let you see everything that came with it. A lot of my clothes are on dolls right now, so I will show you just the ones that are not on dolls right now, and then I'll show you the rest in a minute. This set said it came with 5 wedding dresses. They're really just long ball gowns. Here's a couple of the ones that I received. It also says it comes with 9 fashion dresses, and those are all just short, more knee-length dresses in a variety of styles. 4 of them were this exact same style of dress with this zigzag cut border with no hem and these ribbon straps, but the rest of them were a bunch of unique different styles. The set also came with 3 random tops and bottoms. The tops are all sleeveless like this one. The bottoms, I got 1 pair of shorts and 2 pairs of pants. There are 3 swimsuits. The listing calls them bikini swimsuits. Only one was a set of bikini pieces, and then the other ones were one-piece suits like this. Then there were a ton of accessories. It came with 2 bags of shoes in all different styles. One bag was all high heel style of shoes, and they were all, every single one, completely unique designs in my package. Some of them were even clear or metallic, lots of fun different designs. The other set were all more flat casual shoes like sandals or tennis shoes. There were 2 more bags of plastic accessories that were either headpieces like tiaras or headbands or necklaces, and some of them are sunglasses. There's even a brush and a mirror in this set. Then there's a bunch of hangers. The listing says there's 20. I did not count mine. Then there was 1 more package that was labeled free gift, and these are a bunch of little tiny hair elastics, which I was pretty happy with. The rubber bands that came in the hair of my 80s and 90s Barbie dolls have long since disintegrated, so these are going to be handy to have around. Let's look at these things in a little bit more detail. The long dresses are pretty much all strapless in my set. You can tell they're a little wrinkly from being vacuum packed in the packaging. Most of them have this tulle layer with some kind of decoration over top of a different base layer, and they're in all different styles and colors, so those are a lot of fun. The shorter dresses, the ones with the straps on them that are these little ribbons with this zigzag cut hem that was not actually sewn. It's just cut with a pair of pinking shears. These were really the only ones in the pack where I'd say the quality was very subpar. This set is really, really affordable, and you're getting 20 full outfits, 20 pairs of shoes, and a ton of other accessories. So for that price, you can't expect everything to be of the best qualities. These particular ones that are all the same, they are all sewn a little wonky. Things don't line up very well. You can tell with this particular dress, you can see these 2 seams do not line up at all with the shoulder straps, so they do fit a little awkwardly, but they all do still fit on my basic Barbie dolls. The rest of the shorter dresses were all halfway decent quality. Here's an example of one here that I don't have on a doll. It is hemmed. The stitch work seems to be decent. The fabric is decent. So the rest of these dresses are actually really cute. I'm pretty happy with them. The tops fit on a really wide variety of dolls. The pants, however, are short and more capri length. They're more like leggings, and they are a little tight. This is a basic beach Barbie doll with a molded on swimsuit underneath. This was given to me by a friend who gave her a haircut in her youth, and I'm just using her to show off a standard basic modern Barbie body type because I don't have any other dolls with that basic vanilla Barbie body type. Everything in this set fits her. These pants are the only ones that are a little awkward. They're a little short, so they're capri length, and when she sits down, the entire bottom does stick out of the pants. Otherwise, they sort of fit. Everything else in the set fits pretty well. The swimsuits fit my basic Barbies very, very well. Here's one that's a tall Barbie, and she is wearing the bikini set that I got with mine. The one-piecers fit this tall Barbie okay, but they do feel a little stretched because she does have a longer torso. She can wear them, but this bikini set is much better for her. I absolutely love the shoes. There are so many really unique styles of shoes in here. I didn't get any duplicates in the high-heeled shoes, so I am really happy with this set. The only problem is I did not realize that some of the different modern Barbies that have different body sizes also have different foot sizes. My plain Jane basic Barbie here is able to wear every set of shoes that came with this, but my other Barbies would not fit into any of these high-heeled style shoes. Fortunately, the set with the flat shoes came with several pairs of these sandals. They came all in different colors, and these did fit most of my other Barbies. The accessories in this bag have a wide variety. They're a lot of fun. There's a lot of little necklaces. Now, 3 of the necklaces in the set are like this. There is no opening. There is no getting this necklace on a doll unless you remove her head first. I really don't want to mess with that. I'm probably going to try taking a pair of snippers of some kind and just trying to snip through the end of it to see if I can create an opening so they can be put onto a doll like the rest of the necklaces. Most of the necklaces are like this. They do have an opening so that you could put them around the doll's neck without taking her head off. There's a lot of other things in there, such as sunglasses in various colors. There are a bunch of tiaras. Some of them are metallic, which is fun. There's a hairbrush and a cute little mirror. Some of these are just really adorable. There's a little butterfly necklace. Here's one of the fancier necklaces that has a little pink heart in the middle. The rest of them are all just a single color. This is my favorite of the sunglasses. It's a little translucent pair with little flower shapes around the frames. These are just fun and cute. This other little bag of accessories are all headbands, and for some reason all the exact same color. However, they are very cute. These 2 cat headbands are the only thing I got in this entire package that were exact duplicates. The Amazon listing was correct in the number of each item it says you get, except for the jewelry accessories. The listing says that there are 78 jewelry pieces, and what I have here is about half that. And from what I've seen online from the other reviews and pictures, this is about the amount that all of them come with. So you're not getting quite the amount of the accessories that it says. The listing shows some purses. It doesn't come with any of those. But overall, I've still got 20 complete outfits and a bunch of accessories for the cost of about 3.5 sets of actual Barbie branded outfits. So I can't complain too much about any of that. This is a fun set. The quality is not super great. Again, you've got these ones that are a little wonky. So if you're an adult collector looking for something really nice quality, this is not what you're looking for. If you're buying for a kid, they would have so much fun with this because there's so much in it. I'm happy with it because I'm easily entertained. These are the only ones that, they're kind of not great. So how do they fit the different dolls? I only have 4 modern day Barbies, This is the one I just showed off to, is your plain Jane vanilla basic Barbie. I also have a tall Barbie. This is one of the curvy style Barbies. And this is a Dream Bestie, who are shaped a whole lot different than the standard Barbies. So let's take a look. How do they fit all these different dolls? Everything fits this plain basic Barbie right here. So I'm happy with that. The tall Barbie also fit into pretty much everything except for the shoes. She could only wear these sandals. The curvy Barbie unfortunately could not wear all of the clothing. The only ones that she could really wear are the ones that were made of more stretchy knit fabrics. And that was almost half of the items in the box she could wear. Again, the feet only fit in the sandals. Her feet are also shaped a little bit differently than this basic Barbie. The Dream Besties have bigger heads and significantly bigger feet. So none of the head or feet accessories are going to work on her. She could wear the necklaces though. The dresses are a bit of a mix. The long dresses, like these ones, are definitely a bit long for her, but the shorter dresses fit okay. Those oddball ones with the ribbon straps that just fit the regular Barbies awkwardly don't fit her very well at all. But the rest of the dresses that are the shorter knee-length ones fit her pretty well. Now, if all you have are modern day Barbies, then you've seen everything in this video that would probably be useful to you. But if you want to see how these clothes fit some vintage Barbies and some other brands of dolls, stick around with me for just a couple more minutes. Here are a couple vintage Barbies, a 1960s Barbie and a 1990s Barbie. They have pretty much the exact same body type for decades. And a few of these dresses actually fit the original and vintage Barbies. The ones that had the stretchier knit fabrics, and some of these long dresses had this stretchier fabric around the top. They can actually fit on the old original Barbies because they've got some give to them. It's a little tight on this lady here, but it fits. Shoes, again, they can only wear those sandals. The older vintage Barbies cannot wear anything else from this set in the way of shoes other than those sandals. I'm actually kind of glad it came with several pairs of those sandals in different colors. I also tried some of these on to a vintage Skipper. This is an early 90s Skipper. And because the newer Barbies have a smaller torso, she can actually fit in most of this pretty well. The long dresses are too long for her. The weird dresses with the weird straps don't fit her very well, but the rest of the shorter dresses fit her pretty well. The shirts fit well. And these pants, even though they're short on Barbie, are the perfect length for Skipper. Here's an oddball outlier. This is Jazzy. She was part of the Barbie line for a brief time in the 90s. Mattel was kind of messing around with more realistic body types, so she has a much smaller chest and flat feet. So she doesn't really fit a lot of the standard Barbie clothes of her time, but the modern clothes fit her a lot better. She just can't wear any of the shoes, unfortunately. Let's take a look at a few other brands of dolls and see what fits. Here is a Rainbow High doll. The long dresses are too long for her, but most of the short dresses, again, except for the ones with the weird shoulder straps, seem to fit her pretty well. Her head, neck, and feet are all a lot bigger than Barbie, so she cannot wear any of the accessories, but a few of the dresses fit her. I wouldn't buy the set if all you have are Rainbow Highs because a good chunk of it wouldn't work for you. This lady with the fabulous hair is a brand called the Fresh Dolls, whom I absolutely love. They have a chest similar to the original Barbie, but their waist is a bit thicker, so they can't wear most Barbie clothes. But these ones, again, these ones that had the stretchy tops were really versatile and fit a lot of different dolls. So she can wear a few of the outfits from this set, and her feet are the exact same size as my basic Barbie doll. So she can wear every single pair of shoes in this pack, which is fantastic. That means I have more than one doll that can wear all the shoes. Now with all this fabulous hair, she's not going to wear most of those hair accessories. But here's one of her friends from the same line of dolls, and their heads seem to be maybe slightly bigger than Barbie, but they can wear the hair accessories and the necklaces and the shoes. If you have Monster High, however, this set is not for you. Just about nothing out of this set fits a Monster High doll. Their bodies are just way too differently shaped. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed checking out this really, really affordable set that I think would be a lot of fun for little girls who aren't going to be too worried about the quality of the set and just want some different fun things to wear. Yeah, there's a couple things in this set that you might end up tossing out because they're not going to fit right or they're not all that well made. But the vast majority of it is pretty decent for the price you are paying to get this huge amount of accessories. So thank you for joining me and checking out my new set of doll clothes. I'll be showing off the rest of my Christmas haul very soon. Bye!